Well, boys, let me tell you what happened last week. Some city slicker bought the acre right next to me. Said he was getting back to nature. I spit, looked at my dog and said, "This ought to be fun." He rolled up in a Prius with a U-Haul dragging behind, full of crystals, yoga mats, and a coexist sticker shining. Wore them clean city clothes, not a speck of dirt or grime. Called himself Chadwick, I just called him City Boy, and spit one more time. He said, "I'm growing kale and quinoa, living off grid and finding peace, building tiny home, doing sunrise yoga, making all the critters my friends at least." I nodded real slow, yanked the cord on my chainsaw just to trim. The roar made him jump 3 feet. I said, "Welcome to Texas, friend." He planted spinach and arugula in that hard red Texas clay. Deer threw a buffet, rabbits had a field day. Put up shiny solar panels on his little fancy shed. One good hailstorm later, now he's seeing just red. There's a liberal next door in my Texas backwoods. Bought the plot right beside me, now he's causing no goods. He plants his fancy greens and gripes about my guns, but I'm fixing to piss him off daily, son. This is gonna be fun. Piss him off! Piss him off! Make that city boy squirm. Rev the diesel, pop some caps, watch him twist and turn. Piss him off! Piss him off! Every single day. Black smoke, rooster crow, and my big flag flying high. Yeah! He bought a little goat to keep his grass nice and neat. That goat ate his whole garden and tried to eat his seed. Tried sunrise yoga on the mat in the morning dew. My old rooster hit 445 and scared him halfway to Timbuktu. He came over all polite, hands folded like he's praying. "Can you please keep it quiet? I'm trying to find my center, okay?" I said, "That's the Lord's alarm clock, boy. Better learn how to cope. Out here the roosters don't care about your downward dog hope. There's a liberal next door, 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 door. There's a liberal next door. There's a liberal next door." So I started my campaign to make him feel right at home. Every morning at 5:30, I'd out of my truck just to make him feel at home. While he tried to meditate, I'd let that diesel roar and rumble. He'd cough and wave his arms on my exhaust, made him stumble. Evenings I'd set up targets right there on the property line. Blast my AR and 12 gauge, zeroing in everything fine. He hung a little coexist flag and a tiny love Trump's hate sign. I raised a 40-foot pole with stars and bars, don't tread on me flying high. He had his city friends over for a drum circle, gongs ringing at night. I fired up the chainsaw and the chipper, ran them both till daylight. He bought an electric pickup, shiny, quiet, and green. Tried to drive it down my muddy road after rain. Now it's stuck up to the axles. What a scene. Called for roadside help, they laughed and said, "Where you at, dude?" I pulled up in my lifted Ford, said, "Need a yanker, you gonna sit there and brood?" Told him out with a chain and a grin, said, "Payments one brisket, pan and meat." He paid up a look sick, mumbled something about toxically masculine and being vegan, what a treat. Then they tried beekeeping, suited up like he was walking on the moon. Didn't last, the boxes right, bees went crazy. Stung him, my mom, licking one on the cheekbone too. I helped smoke him and move the hive, just being neighborly. I said with a smirk, he thanked me through the wells. I winked and said, "Wait, there's some leaves, it gets worse." There's a liberal next door. There's a liberal next door. There's a liberal next door. He started ordering everything on Amazon, boxes stacked up to the sky. Complained about consumerism while waiting for his next prime supply. Tried to recycle, but the truck don't come out here, so we burn cardboard in a pit. I accidentally threw some of my trash on the fire, just helping you out a bit. He put up wind chimes and fairy lights to bring positive energy flow. I put up a big floodlight on the pole, pointing straight at his tiny home. He tried to start a healing circle with crystals laid out in the ring. I let old Blue loose to patrol, he chased them crystal hippies clean off the property. Now he's talking about selling and moving back, says the country life ain't for me. I said, me, boy, but you wouldn't listen. Now you believe. City slicker next door. Should've stayed with the lights so bright. Out here in backwoods, we don't do your rules or your fights. I got my guns, my truck, my flag, and my brisket on the smoker slow. You got your kale, your crystals, and the goat that hates you. Told you so.